Hello and welcome. Right, it's been a few days since my last visit. I've been trying to catch up because I was quite a few episodes ahead on this than my other two Let's Plays, so I've been doing those. And Maypole, I've been doing the most. Yeah, it's weird. It was the slowest Let's Play that I've... Oh, what am I doing? Something on the... Yeah, it was the slowest Let's Play. I was very unsure of it, but it's weird. In the end, it caught up and... Yeah, it's as I keep saying. Sometimes it's where the music's playing, and yeah, it really was. The music was playing there, and I've literally thoroughly enjoyed my time. And I've literally just seen the winter out, just ready for year two. And boy, did we do well! Really did well on it. So I'm so chuffed. Yeah, in my mind, I think I've repeated this. No, well, yeah, not everybody watches all of the. Oh my life, that is a bit of a broad. I think that's the meeting of two windrows, I reckon. Yeah. So we've got this over here now to do our mixing, and it's right on the edge of all of our three grass fields. Obviously we've got a little grass field as well. I've got the mower poised, ready to grab that little bit off there. Then we're going to have to do the liming and the... oh, of course, it's nearly the harvest. Yes. So this is the calm before the storm, you could say. Definitely. Yeah, we're doing really well on this. I am well chuffed with our progress. Really, really chuffed. I mean, it's a beautiful little map. It really is. Well chuffed about the animals. It is. I don't go back on what I said on that. And in fact, yeah, it's true. I'm on Neverland is similar as well. The animals, yeah, they keep running out of stuff, and things weren't working right. But I'm hoping that'll settle down now. This I feel is right. I think this is a cracking mod, and Cavalier Roy on Maypole has done a cracking job of extending the capabilities of the buildings to match the animals that he has increased the amount to. And that, yeah, it's I had a bit of a bad turn on Avon Valley with exactly the same sort of thing, where a modder had like adjusted the amount of animals that you could have in it, but not increase the food. So obviously I didn't realise this. I put it in and I was forever running out of food, which meant my animals were unhealthy all the time. So in the end I'd got to get rid of it and put another one in. So it is true, it is very important, that particular fact. I had that fantastic, the Brazilian cow thing, that I think it had 400 animals. It was one of the most with my cow pasture, the Royal Christie one, which is my personal favourite. But yeah, that one I literally took it off my mods because, again, likewise, it was running out of it. It didn't have the capacity on one thing. I can't remember if it was water or food or both. So when you'd got a few cows in at that point, it just was no good anymore. Yeah, you just would not support the animals that you'd got. So it really is a shame, because obviously the modders have worked hard on it, but it's just not quite. It's not balanced. So. Yeah, and I'm not having a go. It's just that you've got to choose your partners. Yeah, it's awkward. It's a bit like us. We moved at the very right time, because I made the call. I thought, if you crack on like this now, you're running out already, and you've got a tiny herd really in the grand scheme of things. In comparison to what I've had on other Let's Plays, this is a tiny herd. I mean, I've had 490s and you know, like, yeah, 500 odd cows. No, actually no. Riverside was adjusted. Yeah, it was what it would have been, and then Missy B changed her mind, and it was actually just a normal amount. But yeah, I've had my cow pasture with like 500 and odd cows on a few Let's Plays, so yeah, no stranger to that. But yeah, you obviously, even that, my cow pasture, when it's max and with all adults, which is a rare place to be on a Let's Play, really. Most of the time you've got some adults and some some growing up, and you might have ended your Let's Play by the time it's got to that. But I once, I think it was Greenland's, got to 490, and it really was a real struggle. Yeah, again, I was having to, or was it Stone Valley? May have been Stone Valley, one of or the other, and I'd really got to now then, let's concentrate. I do love this TARDIS. It is amazing. Look at the unload rate on that. It's absolutely stupendous. It really is. Yeah, we'll cut the grass next over the road. Grab that. Then we'll lime and fertilise these, and we will go through to July, which I believe is harvest, I think, for oats. So it'll be busy. Yeah, just remind myself, because it has been a few days, I can't remember. Yeah, wheel load and that strange tractor, which is not much use to us, but would be useful to quite a few people in the right scenario. Yeah, just not a normal farm. Right, let's pull that down again. Let's grab this up. Yes, I'm really chuffed. I thought it about time that they came back on here. I've not been on since the day that I actually put the animals down, so I thought it's about time I showed my face back on here and actually did some work. So here we are. Yeah, I'm well chuffed with our. In fact, I've got to be honest, I'm well chuffed with our progress on all of the Let's Plays. Yeah, Neverland likewise, although that's also had lots of. It's a brand new map, and as with all brand new maps, there's always going to be issues, and there've been quite a few issues that have affected the Let's Play that we've had to swap things out. Still very close to swapping out the animals, but I'm not. I'm going to try to keep it as it is. If the capacities aren't quite right, though, I shall be swapping it out for another animal enclosure for the cows. That's the. I'm hoping it survives. Yeah, it's close. We shall see next couple of months, and we'll see what happens. Again, it's not a very large herd, but that's not really the end of the world. Still produce plenty of milk. I've got to be honest, the milk's astronomical. Right, now did we put a tap on this? Are we going to go digestate? Because yeah, that is true. Digestate is beautiful at the slurry yard. It is one of the best to sell, truthfully. I still can't believe I did the Estrella. It was really not terribly appropriate for this particular map, but I just couldn't resist it. Not at that price. That was just astronomically good. Right, let's grab the mower and let's have a bit of fun making some beautiful windrows. Wow, they are big windrows on this, aren't they? Gordon Bennett. Oh, I'm going through the wall a little. Yeah, there's quite a lot of this Let's Play that's sort of ethereal, that you don't fit, it's not quite there. Feels a little bit like the Ghost in the Machine. Okie dokie. Yeah, animals have been done, and it looks strange. It's a little bit like being on the maypole where. Now that's a point. Are we going to leave that patch down there? I just think it's highly inappropriate. Oh my life! What on earth happened there? There's a monster windrow. Whoa, that is a bit of a monster. Well, I think it was probably worth doing. Definitely worth doing. Ooh, a little bit unstable. It's not quite heavy enough really for that back mower. No, it is a little bit. I still don't quite get the 3-point hitch bit down, malarkey. I'm not sure what that's really about. Yeah, I'm not used to it having the 3-point hitch up and the 3-point hitch down. I'm not sure what that's getting at really, but I'm sure somebody knows. Just not this farmer. Ooh. Right, let's stick that back. Yeah, now are we going to use this? This is the perfect fertiliser, and let's be honest, for fertiliser and liming, you don't get much better than this. Ah, no, that is the point. Yes, I wanted to try something out, and this is the perfect Let's Play. Let's just grab that grass, and we are going to try something out. Yeah, it's something I actually mentioned yesterday in Netherlands about DS Power's boxes. Yeah, I'm wanting to see if you can use them as almost like the Samurai's additional storage. So I'm going to grab one. I'm going to stick one with like lime and stick it on the back of the Unimog, and we shall see if it actually does read as additional storage, because technically it should do, really. Now then, be careful, you're going to hit the wall. Wow, now that is a monster. Well, it was definitely worth doing this. It's not a snippet. Yes, I think what we'll probably do, it might be a shorter session today. I might well get us to the harvest. We'll get all these little ancillary jobs done and get us to the month of July. Do the animals, I'll do that, and then the next session we'll do all of the harvest, so we'll get everything ready so that future me doesn't have a problem with all of the animals. So that would be a nice place to be. Right, I think that's it. Just trying to have a just thinking out loud. Yeah. So I was unsure whether we'd made it, whether this was the first year or the second year. But yeah, we've definitely got to March. We can definitely do productions now, which is a good place to be. It is. Yeah, of course I have. Yeah, it's all right. It's weird when you've not been there for a few days. You catch up with all the events. But yeah, well, I remember going through the winter, which means we had to go through the summer and the spring. So it's obvious, really. We definitely have made it. This is our second year. Yes, I am loving the TARDIS set. The entire TARDIS set is quite amazing. I wish there was a water tanker, a liquid tanker as well, because that would be astronomical. It really would. And not for the, I don't want it for any of the cheaty bits, not at all, but its unload rate is astronomical. It really is. Right, so it's one of those, one's got something, so it's either got fertilizer or lime. Let's stick this away into, now is this a little tall? No, we don't want to block that off. That's next month. Yeah, definitely. Now we've got quite a few trailers now. Well, I mean, I know, well, technically this is sort of still a trailer. It's a special trailer, isn't it, really? You can take quite a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, now I know we've also got this patch of green now that's left. Yeah, I know we're going to have to do something with that. We're out of debt, I remember. It's all coming back to me. Yeah, we've got that patch there, and I apologise for the last session. Yeah, it was a voyage of discovery for myself as well, with putting everything down. I was unsure whether and also it was confusing. I did say this on Maple last session. Yeah, it's weird. There's things in containers that shouldn't be in containers. Things in silo stuff yeah, it is all over the place. It really is. Right. So then, Unimog. We need to be grabbing... Now, what is in this? Make sure you're not on this. Yeah, I can only grab one of them. I don't want to be grabbing both. Lime. Yeah, now the only thing is with these, obviously, is the fact that you've got to fill them in a sort of strange way. So, like bags of lime and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the only sort of strange thing about this, is the filling of them up. Yeah, yeah, it is true actually. Although no, it's not really that much of a problem. We can use. Oh, we can't though, can we? The Joskin's not the Samurai. Yeah, I'm missing the Samurai really, to be honest. But we can still use the telehandler to do exactly the same thing. Yeah, the bucket will fill, and we can just fill the boxes. I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. So I did see the telehandler. Right, lime, I believe is what we're looking for. Let's get this all done. Have we done the slurry in that run today? And the manure run? Because there was definitely some manure, which suggests there was probably some slurry too. Yeah, I would imagine at 1:45 to 2 in the afternoon though, really, we should be good. Whoa. Right, we need to tip some back in. That's a little bit heavy. Wow. I'm not a massive fan of the adapters for this very reason, because they're half rock and roll. I think what I'm going to try to do is see if all adapters are equal. Yeah, probably do. I've just gone through the tankers just to see like which ones were the best. I've always gone for the H2 Studios almost over every other, and yeah, I've tried the everything but the IMT, which I took out of my game a few days ago after I think mention it on this very Let's Play. Ooh. Seriously. Yeah, I think I took it out the next day, which I'm now doing a scientific test on Netherlands to see which one was the best. Why are you still... Oh, please don't tell me you've gone into the ground or something silly. They do really weird things when that happens. Oh no, right, okay, smashing. Let's have another go and see if we can get that in there. It was going in. I think it's going in. It's hard to tell. This is one of those mechanics that's just a little bit odd, isn't it, really, this one? Today would be nice. Right. Now, will I be able to lift this? That's the question I'm asking myself. It's true. I think we need a bit of a weight. I don't somehow think we're going to manage that without a weight. I believe the big weight is outside on the grass. I'm sure I've seen it. Yeah, I sent the animal thing back at the beginning of the session. Yeah, I did it off camera. I thought, yeah, I don't. Right, so that you can actually get 2 of these on, but I don't really think we're going to need. Yeah, because it's not like it's the first time we've done those fields, so we should be able to do this with that and the. Oh, be careful! Even though actually I know it really won't. Right. Oh, it can. Can do that. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm just wondering, because this would be a bit of a game changer if you could stick this on and it was sort of behaved a bit like a samurai, but I'm not sure it will, but it's, you never know. Yeah, this type a mod could be a bit of a game changer, and it's always worth giving things a shot. That's all I'm saying. It wouldn't. Yeah, I've tried things like this before. It's got strap support on it as well. This has. Oh, but I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to be grabbing straps off that. Yes, that'll do nicely. Right, so I have seen it's on one of the tractors. I think it's on. Yeah, it's at the back. I have seen it. I passed one of the tractors. Yeah, so it reads it, obviously, as we know, but then it's strapped down, so it will do. Aha, here we go. Now, why? Oh, I'm going to say, why have I got the Joskin box on the front, but then I can carry it? Yeah. Now, that is a point, actually. The Unimog could do this. This is more about proof of concept, really, to see if it will actually read it as storage. And to do that, I am going to do it where it's not got any in the actual fertilizer spreader, unless it's already got some in, of course. In which case, no, I don't think it has. Yeah, this is a test to see if the game will read it as it does other things, as that being on this. So that's. Yeah, it's sitting back heavy. Yeah. Also, I don't think these have got the weight that a normal thing have got. What was it I did on Neverland? You know, there are those mods that limit the amount of weight. I'm not sure that this doesn't do that. Let's see, can we, in fact, yeah, we've not got far to go. Can we do the liming? Does it class as additional storage? Ah. No, it doesn't. Right. Okay then. Right, well, it was worth a shot. That's all I'm going to say. Let's take that off. It was worth a shot, it really was. So you can still use it to fill these, of course, but you can't actually use it as additional storage. It was just an idea. It would have been a bit of a game changer, to be honest, if you could have done that. It's still fantastic, the fact you can just hover it over and actually fill things with it. I think that is quite amazing. Right, brilliant. Well, let's go back to the normal thing and get the Unimog back with its standard storage then. I don't really think we even need the Joskin, or do we? Do we need it for... Let's get this filled, and then let's get these fields done and fertilised so they're ready to rock and roll. Yes, the only bad thing really about this little fertiliser thing is its capacity. It's a bit of a... Fantastic. Oh, now that is leaning back heavily. So obviously the pH can't be terrible on this. Let's see, yeah. Oh, it's, I don't know, there's quite a bit of green on there. It's, yeah, a lot darker than it was, so yeah, it's doing its job properly. Well, I don't know, it's using this more than I thought it would actually. Yeah, it's going down quite well. We need to get some water in that as well if we're going to do the digestate, grass digestate one. Actually, I think I was going to use the yeah, that explains why I've got 33 tons of chaff. I think I was going to do that in there, wasn't I? I was trying to use a bit of everything. I think I was using the omatana for the hay, and I was trying to separate it, which meant I was doing the silage in the bunker silo, which that makes sense. Yeah, it's weird how things catch up. Yeah, I apologise for being a little more quiet than I normally am. Yeah, just a little bit tired, a little bit listless. But I thought, you know, I'm going to get cracking. So, yeah. Wow, it's not really very. No, it's not making much of a difference. I think these are not very nice fields, though, if I remember rightly. But which is not terrible, really, for grass. Not the end of the world for a grass field. I don't think we're going to be far off, actually. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, we need to top up our fertiliser. Imagine, I know we're nearly out. We're going to have one more, but I think we ought to be getting our stock in ready for next year. No good doing a row. I think we're selling it, aren't we? Of course we are. We need to put some by and stick it in storage, I think. Or well, let's check. I might have already done that. I have done that on Neverland. Yeah. Right. Ah, no, you can't do that on this. I'm forgetting. Yeah, the truck body, it's you can't. You have to tip it. It's truly is a tipper, so we'll tip that into the silo. Aha, we have some lime over there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we've got. Lime 47 tonnes, herbicide 19 tonnes, a little bit of mineral feed, liquid fertiliser 1000 litres, solid fertiliser 9.5 tonnes, silage 25 tonnes, grass 134, hay 129. Right, so yeah, looks like we're going to be, yeah, that's true, we probably don't want the digestate, do we, over the road? Although it would be, yeah, it is a nice thing to do, really. Right, so we need to fill these two with fertiliser. In fact, I think we should probably just do the body of the Unimog, really, would be nice. If I go the right way. Which I would say I probably didn't. I think I've gone the complete wrong way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need any more than that, really. Yeah, it's weird. Obviously, this does class as storage, like linked storage, and will obviously, a bit like the Fen GT, is exactly the same as well. Yeah, so its proper storage body is classed as proper storage for it, so which is quite fantastic. Makes them quite unique. Right. Yeah, we'll go through to July morning, feed the animals, get those all done, and we'll have a quick look to see what we are doing. Yeah, I vaguely remember, I'm sure I was trying to isolate the two things and have hay in this one so that we don't mix up the size. So, and I think I put too much grass in, so I think we might be dragging some out to take that, although we do need more hay than we do need silage, so we want to get the mix about right, but we can take that out whilst it's not processing in a massive way, so we will do that. We'll get the mix right. And yeah, mineral feed, make sure we've got enough stones because we can get that going overnight. The mineral feed is the slowest of them all. It really is very, very slow to create, so I'm almost tempted to do the lime and the to do some more lime and do the lime mix and the stone mix at this, both. So as we because it really is, I think it's like 2.5, 3.5 tons for each one. So it's a maximum of 7 tons over a month, which is not an awful lot because it does get through it quite a lot. It's not making much of a difference, is it? It's almost like it's for like, oh no, it is. I can see there is a brighter orange. Yeah, it's not making a lot, but yeah, I would imagine it's going from okay to good, okay to perfect. So yeah, as long as it's good for our grass, I don't want to let up on this. Yeah, I want our yield to be as good as it can be, especially because it's not the best of fields anyway in the first place. So it's not like a pure loam field where you're going to get really, really super duper yields out of it. Just this one little patch. Right, let's have a look. So, 126 tons of grass, and I think we're going to need to do that all for hay. So let's grab this, if I haven't done it already. Yeah, we want grass to hay. Oh, hang on a minute though, haven't we already got some? Let's have a quick look. Oh, we've got some in storage across the road, because we did start to do this last year. What we need is 1,500, 1,500 plus 1,000. So if we've already got, let's have a look what we've got. 126 tons. If we're doing the silage mix, let's check what we've got in storage. TMR 32 tons, which that doesn't matter. 134 tons of grass, that's not this. 127 tons of hay, 66 tons of straw. So I think we could do with about 70 tons of grass. So one load for the 70 tonner to make into silage, and we've got 33 tons already as chaff, so we want another 40 odd tons over there. Is that totally right? I don't trust myself, I'm tired. Yeah, you make your mathematics is terrible usually. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, let's grab that. Drop the weight off a minute. No, they don't go through the post because I'm not sure if it's there or not. Let's drop the box back over here. Yeah, these are quite formidable. I do like them a lot. I think I should be using them more. I do like the fillable pallets, but they have weird things against themselves. Yeah, they do some very strange things. So then, we have got quite a lot of hay, but we need double the amount of hay. Actually, no, we don't for the Omatana, do we? Let's have a look at that mix again. I don't think it is. There are a couple of mixers. TMR1, that's my standard mix. So it's actually equal amounts of silage and hay to, what's TMR2? 2 to 2. TMR3. 15, 15, 200. No, I prefer it without the mineral feed. That's true, we don't need the mineral feed really if we do that mix. I think we'll do that one. 1500 plus 1000. So if we grab some grass, let's see if we have got any in the silo, because I'm not sure if we have. Yeah, I think I'm sure we just saw it, but I just want to make sure. I'll grab this. This should almost make enough in the clamp. Yeah, trying to get my words out. I think it's that way. Now that's reading the manure. It's not really true. Oh, we have got some mineral feed. I suppose we could do lime. Hay, grass. I love this trailer. I have got to be honest. I'm quite impressed. A nice size. Yeah, it's not overly long. It was perfect for the original cow barn. It was just the right size. When I was using the longer tractor, yeah, it was struggling to get it in the doors. Right, where are we going with this? We're going in the clamp. Now, is that TMR that I tipped out? Or was it the silage out of this? Silage out of this, I think, wasn't it? Let's just go and have a look. See what the finished amount was. I'd like about, well actually no, that's the point. If we have 100 and something tons of hay, we need to match that with 127 tons of silage. We've got 11 tons of silage. How much have we got in here? 62. That'd be 74 odd. So we want another 70 odd tons. So one lot of the 70 tonner, and then we'll compact this all down. Yeah, we'll grab that out from there as well. And I will do something with this, whatever, you know, whether it's to put things down or, yeah, I'm seriously thinking about the lorts. Yeah, obviously we've got a lot of oats coming up, which I'm thinking of doing. It's the best for flour. So therefore makes an ideal candidate for making bread, is what I'm thinking. Oh, only just. Let's have a look at our precision farming data. It should be good. Yes, good nitrogen. And let's have a look at the pH. Yeah, it's horrible. It doesn't look very nice at all, does it? We know it is good. Let's have a look on the top. We should be very, very dark green for our oats. Ooh, now I think field 12, that's not, well, sometimes it catches up. It's strange because I've seen that where that kind of colour catches up with the other. I saw it on Maypole because I made a note. I said that's not going to be ready tomorrow. And then when I looked later in the day, as in like the next day when I'd started the harvest, it actually had caught up and it was ready to harvest. So we shall see, but I might be right this time. It might be a little bit behind, but yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Oh, that's a point. Did we do field? Oh, we didn't, did we? We didn't need to do field 9. So yeah, let's grab this, stick that in, get this done, and then let's pop off to that. We'll get the Unimog. I think the Unimog's still got Narrows on, but we'll go and quickly grab that, lime it, and fertilise it. So that, yeah, I mean, I know it's technically a little bit naughty. It's June and it's ready in July, but yeah, well, I'll go with it. I think I've not seen a content creator yet that doesn't go with game mechanics to that extent. Ooh. Wow. Now, actually, yeah, I'm not being clever here, am I? We have a big, heavy 600-ton beast out the front, which would make the very best for actually doing this particular job. Really would. So I think we shall swap tractors. Yes. Got to use the right tool for the right job. I do like this. I think I should be using this again, and I love the storage. Yeah, I know, obviously this is the weird thing. Obviously you've got animals where there shouldn't be animals. Got to be honest though, the Royal Christie one, my cow pasture had animals running in the middle as well, as long as I remember. So yeah, these things happen, and that is one of my favourites, as I say. So yeah, I always found that a little bit strange, but it was never fixed. Let's let go of the Estrella. Yeah, I mean, this is a 19.5-ton beast. So if anything, and it's got crawler tracks. So if anything's got the job of doing the clamp, then it would be this. Love this. It's an absolutely amazing tractor. Let's have a look. It doesn't look that much actually. I think the manure is not overly. Yeah, it is. It's only 7,381. Yeah, that was another thing that went wrong on Neverland. The manure sort of pits. We had to move it. Well, actually, no. The original manure pit had gone wrong. It didn't work. It worked. Actually, I think it was the fact it was reading stuff. Yeah, it's weird. If you put certain storage near or certain mods, it actually, and you're making manure or you put manure in it, the manure will read in the manure pit. It acts as shared storage. And I took the manure out. Right, I took the manure out, and after that point, it never worked again. All my life. Wow, you were saying? This makes the perfect... well, on paper, you think it would make the perfect thing. It didn't like reversing. Let's try forwards, because it is weight, and this is a 22.5 tonner. I would have thought the trailer was heavier than that, actually. It's the hitch. Yeah, it's pulling the air. It is. It's doing weird things to the tractor. I think we might be best to ditch the trailer. Yeah, I think I'm right. It's doing strange things because it's giving it a really long length. Yeah, so I know I'm not explaining it very well, but yeah, where the hitch is, it's making it really long. And it's not adding that much weight on, so do you know something? I think we're probably best to just stick the class weight on. It's got a weight of its own on as well. Should be quite heavy. Is that not strange? You would think this would make the perfect beast, wouldn't you really, for this? But it's getting stuck on the actual... Wow, I never thought I'd see that, actually. Wow. It is lumpy though. I'm going to say these lumps, then I'll do some weird things with almost any tractor, so I won't hold it against it. We'll just try and flatten it a bit. Its underbelly's getting stuck though. That's what's actually happening. Maybe wheels are probably better actually in this. You think tracks would be perfect, but I think it's catching its underbelly on the lumpy bits. Yeah, it's doing a cracking job though. Yeah, we'll just go on the side bits. As long as we don't go in the middle, it's getting a bit flatter now as well. So it's that lumpy bit in the middle there. I've got to be careful about that. Now apparently you can do this with Courseplay. I had a look a while back and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I have to have a look off camera one time and see if I can, yeah, give it a few minutes. But yeah, I'm going to do it off camera because nothing worse. It adds an extra amount of pressure on when you're trying to do it on camera. Even though you can always bin your recording, don't usually do that type of thing. I usually own my own bloopers. Right, how are we looking? 67%. Yeah, I think we could do the way. I think my favourite, it was what used to be the Eric Bow, the tyre one. I love that. And now it's stable. It was very unstable when it first came in. I literally got it on the day it was released. And yeah, that was really volatile. To Western Wilds, we had quite a lot of fun with using that. But yeah, now it's settled down. I've not had any trouble with it for a long time. But it is definitely my mod of choice. There's quite a few decent ones. I used to always use the Holoras. Stego, I think. Yeah, I always loved that. I used to stick one on the front, one on the back of a tractor that you could. But yeah, when the Eric Bauer, as it was an FS19, arrived, that you can fill with water as well. You could really make that heavy. It was amazing. Now we're going to need to stick some of that back in, aren't we? It's going outside now. Yeah, we're losing it outside. We should get the telehandler to do its business. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want Courseplay to do this, if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, I know it's one of those jobs, but it's yeah, if you've got the right equipment like this, I mean, to be honest, using the forage, big forage, like the with a normal tractor, it does not compress it quickly. It really does. So, yeah, I mean, even though this is heavy, if you do that with a forage wagon as extra weight and a hefty tractor, I find it's almost as good as, yeah, you don't really need an additional weight. I did it on Attingham, yeah, first, I think, and it was, I found it brilliant. Take a run up, go. I do love this. These are my favourite type, though, the straight through ones. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of those with the back wall, even though I know they were the most common ones that you used to get on all Let's Plays, but I do think these seem to be taken over. Yay! Right, we need to grab that. Yeah, let's just grab that spillage out, stick that back in, and then of course we're going to lose a percentage or something silly. Right, it's over here. Let's grab that. And then we shall, in fact, I suppose we could use the telehandler just to do that. The percentage it's going to lose, couldn't we? Really? Well, this is fairly heavy. Let's take another look with its weight at the back. 10.4 tons. Yeah, not nowhere near that as the big tractor, of course. It's half of it, but it's still not. Yeah, there's a lot of tractors that are a lot lighter than this. Wow, 2%. Now then, come on. I do love doing that because it's the best way I find not to do any spillage if you actually blanket it. And I know technically it's a little bit, but it's only really finding game mechanics. Really, with game mechanics, I find it maybe it might be a little bit. I don't know. No, I think most of us use game mechanics to our advantage, really, without sort of cheating. Right, Unimog. Let's go and get some fertiliser and lime, and let's check that I've still got narrows on. I'm not sure. I think I will have done, because to be honest, they look almost, yeah, they don't look terribly narrow. The nice narrows, but I'm sure I've not. Yeah, I'm sure I've not actually changed it back, but we'll have a look. I do like the white rims as well. I'm quite pleased with that. Aha. Right, fantastic. Oh, has that gone to the 1500? What happened to the... Oh, I hate that. Oh, it does that. Did we lose some, or did we're down to that anyway? I think we've lost some, haven't we? It's almost like you've reset your tractor. That's so annoying. Now then, a sensible person would grab some lime in this and take it with us, and then we can just literally tip that fertilizer out and stick the lime in. Yeah, I hate this green, the pretend grass. It's awful, it really is, but I can't afford. Oh, our money's going up nicely. Yeah, I don't want to go mad. Yeah, that'll do. Any more than that, and it's going to really get very heavy. Yeah, it's a bit of a messy way, I suppose, but it'll get the job done. No. That's it. That's the one we want. Oh my life. Oh, it is a bit heavy though. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I'm not surprised if it goes into a tree or something silly. Right, remember. Oh, that is looking nice. Turns very quickly though, I always find. But then again, it is a very quick crop. Yeah, I mean, you sort of plant it in March and it's ready by July. It's a really, really quick crop. Now then, why is that not come in? Is it stuck? Has it crashed into a tree like I said? I think it has. It does seem to be stuck. Oh no. No, actually, that's right. I'm not going to do the lime, and I did say I was going to play this realistically. I don't know whether this would burn, but the lime definitely would. So that I'm not going to do. It's just tough. I should have done that at the beginning. Well, no, I never had the field then, did I? Thinking about it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I'm not willing to burn the crops. I know. Oh, Telehander's having a swim, I think. I think I'll drive it myself. Oh my life. Farmer girl, that is the worst driving I've seen you do. Right, it's very narrow there, so we can actually make a dart for it across there. Gordon Bennett. Yeah, so only the fertilising, that's it. I'd forgotten about that. It is true. I'm trying to play realistically. Yeah, and it would. I know I've heard other people talk about how it would burn the actual plant, so we're going to leave alone. But we're not going to go across the water even if we can. Wow, I can see why she was struggling though. It is pushing it around. Whoa. It is really... No, it's actually fully in as far as it can go. Very much, young lady. I think that is us done. Yeah, we should go through till the morning. Yeah, we shall, and we shall. 8 o'clock in the morning, absolutely yes. No, we did. We checked the animals. I'm just, going through the checklist in my head. Should check the sales in the morning. I'm not sure. Oh wow. I was about to say I don't think we'll do that well off our thing, but we have done fairly well actually. 224,000. I can't get over how nicely we're doing on this Let's Play. It's amazing. Oh, that little lorry again. Now that would suit us down to the ground on this. It's got a rear hitch as well. It's not very powerful. I think it goes up to 150 cc. For some reason it's not showing me any difference. Oh, my life. Now I reckon the other one, the 15, I think that looks more like a foragey type thing. I can't tell for certain. Sure, but yeah, this is weird. The other lorry, it does actually work. Let's have a look what wheels it's got. Oh no, let's go for the meat. I do like those wheels actually. Yeah, they're nice. Only thing, underbody protection. I really no idea what that means. Right, let's do the one thing I'm going to say about this, as I did say this on Neverland where we got this as well. The colours look very washed out, and maybe I suppose that's probably true when you think about it. Yeah, lovely chrome, and the cabin. I think we're just going to chrome that colour. Yeah, it's a shame you can't have the colour in the original and then chrome it. I'm gonna like. Actually, I like that, but let's colour the back as well, if it lets you. Design construction. I think that'll be the back. Do we match the? I think that's nice. And I think the red is actually nice with it. I think we'll go for that. Absolutely yes. Right, so then 209,115. Now we should... Let's have a look. Let's first of all look and see if our harvest is ready. It is. 12 hasn't caught up, I am right. So, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are all ready to harvest, which we'll do later on, but not this session. Yeah, that's definitely... So then, let's have a look at animals and see. I think we put lots in, so that's one of the beauty of using this. Reproduction 50%. Yeah, and puberty 41%. Age 5 months. Yeah. So their reproduction 50 and their reproduction 10 because they gave birth a little while back. So then, milk, 45 tonnes, straw 41, slurry up to 52. Well, yeah, we did double the herd, even though I think we had 30, nearly 40 odd, didn't we? We've increased got rid of the males and bought some new ones. But we haven't gone mad. I have tried to literally stick to its TMR. Right, let's grab the 70 tonne and let's get some, some serious. Now that is a point. We're going to do a standard mix today, and then we are going to literally get the mix done, because that's going to be ready later on in the day, I think. But we'll check, see if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's much later in the day. So tomorrow we're going to go for. I've done that trick again where it goes wandering if you let it go. You're never going to get that. You're going to need to grab it with a telehandler. In fact, you will do nicely. We should be able to pull it back. Yeah, it does travel over some of the TL. It's one thing I love doing when I'm on the edge of the field. You've got to let the inner child out sometimes. I love just letting it go, and it goes wandering around the fields. Yeah, sometimes further than you think, but yeah, I do thoroughly enjoy doing that. Oh wow, that is high. Oh. Do love these straps. It's amazing. It really is. Yeah, I wouldn't be using the Joskin. It feels wrong now. I used to use things on the front box, on the fronts 3-point hitch all the time, which I know you're not supposed to do because it's not the right load rating. So it even feels wrong now to actually have it on the front hitch and it's got nothing in it. So yeah, right. So we want to buy. We've got some TMR in storage though. Some that we did. Yeah, we'll get that out first, and then we'll buy the rest. And then tomorrow we're going to literally start to make our own. We obviously haven't got any TMR, or it would say there. Okay then. Do like to try to get it under the nozzle for realism, even though I know you partially go through the right. Yeah, it's got a funny arm that's not really there. Now, how are we doing for straw in the animals? I think we got lots. Although I could say we'll get, I think we'll grab another full load of this straw as well. We'll do one load of this, one load of straw, and then that should see us through for quite a while with the straw. Please forgive me for running over these little tiny calves that seem to be playing in the middle. Yeah, the one on that's been adjusted, which is one of the robot feeders that's been adjusted on Maple. I do love that. It's absolutely amazing. We've got 100 head of cattle in that now. Amazing. Right, straw. Are we going to do all of the... Yeah, we'll do all the normal jobs. I want to make it because obviously later on we're going to be doing all the harvest. I want to get all these jobs done for future me. It's yeah. Right, straw. Now this is the mucky one, isn't it? I've used the mucky one. We've got a... Have we? I think we have, haven't we? I'm sure we've got 2 of these. Oh no, did we in this one? No, I don't think we did. No, I think the Beat Ninja was what I was going to use really, but yeah, I don't want to be... This is really ideal for these big jobs, isn't it? Truthfully, it's reversing. Yeah, I've started to do a clean and a dirty one, really. Yeah, well, on most Let's Plays where you've got cows, so that you... Wow, that is phenomenal. It is. Slurry, 52. I think we're going to need to buy a proper tanker. Yeah, do we? I think we'll swap this around, actually. I think we'll use this as the clean, and we'll use the other one because it's smaller capacity for this. Yeah, but I agree. I do think we're going to need... The slurry's getting big now, big capacity, so I think we're going to need... We've got the milk one, of course. Ooh. Ah, now where is the slurry on this? Ah, I know where it is, I remember now. That little tiny hole in the ground, that's the one. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, was I? But yeah, I remember now. Aha, you say. Well, it's acted as storage, but I don't know how we get it out. Yeah, we've got 52 tons of slurry. Now, I know that this said that it needed so... And that's the milk cylinder. Oh, I'm going to have to learn out how to... Yeah. Right, okay. I think we've got to put like a... All my life. Yeah, I think we've got quite a bit of manure as well. Yeah, I think we'll grab the milk, and I'm going to do my homework on this because it looks to me like it's not quite... Yeah, that looks like it's storage, but it maybe isn't the way... Oh my, like, what on earth? Did I clout that or something? Ah, that's bad. It's gone through the wall. When did I do that? Right, I know where the... we borrowed it, didn't we, for the lorry for the animals. Yeah, I'll do my homework on that, so we won't do the manure either, there's no point, and I'll try to find out about the slurry, or whether it's like we need to buy a... one of the release arms, yeah, the pump section. I thought you'd just be able to go over the pits and you'd be able to do it now. No, it's over here. But I think I might be, yeah, I'll have a look. Maybe a bit off camera and then start the cameras rolling once I know what I'm doing. We'll definitely do the milk today. I can't remember if, yeah, how much we've zipped up the dairy to. I think we've gone really quiet all my life. That is really not good. No, I'm still not sure we're going to get that at all. I need to reset it. That's quite seriously embedded in the wall. Can't remember clouting it, to be honest. I didn't, did I? It's the fact that you just drag it around quite heavily like that. Right, so then let's see. I'm not sure where we fill this up. I think it was... probably at the front, I would say. So you can put water in there as well. Well, that's useful to know. It was very reasonable. Wow, 84 milk, another 6 tons. Let's have a look at this. This will be the last thing we do on this session, I think. I think we've done quite well. Dairy. Storage is 50 tons, so we can actually get it all in. Yeah, we'll grab that last little bit, and so it's about its limit though. Well, the milk that we're getting now is about right. So when these have all gone to adults, we're going to need to upgrade it again a little bit more. Fantastic. I still can't believe we've done what we've done about the sugar. Yeah, that's the other reason we need the lorts, isn't it? That's a point. Should we do that? That would save us a... Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to go in that space there, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Productions. That needs to have both sides free. Yeah, no, it's going to be... we need the grate more than we need the other one, but I still think I'm right. Yeah, I think... and I think it's too big for that. I was also wondering whether it would go down here. But it would, but if you ever need to... I wonder though, you say that. You could spawn on the other side of the... it would spawn through the wall, if you know what I mean, if we did that. I think we'd just about get away with that. Oh, I've gone through the wall with the plough, I can see. That's going to be tight though. I don't mind it there. I think I'm about right actually. I think if I've seen worse. Now then, the grate. We need to put some concrete down where the grate is. When you use V mode, we're going to see the grass. So we're going to need to put a slab of concrete down before we do it. I think we're using the cobbles, I think. Yeah, use your... I know this, so let's get it done. Let's stick this... Right, do we do some on the other side of the wall? Because I don't think it does it there either. I think it completely... yeah, basically when you use V mode, it uses the existing ground. Right, let's try that again. I know it's a little bit creative, I must admit. But yeah, I think I've seen worse. Yeah, I think that's not going to be too bad. I mean, to be honest, in real life, you'd knock the wall down, so I don't feel terribly bad. Ooh. Right, fantastic. So... let's go and have a good look at it. Yeah, the grass would have been seen coming through this if you didn't put the concrete down, if you use V mode. I know, because I've done it a few times. Yeah, I'd forgotten about the green grass though there. And that is where we're going to leave it, yeah. We'll probably upgrade that at some point as well, make that super duper. And I suppose we could start to use... I suppose we've done that now, haven't we? Yeah, you can't... the pallets will just spawn here, basically. So, on the other side of the wall, which I can live with that, really. A little bit like the slurry yard's not perfect either. Right, and that is a wrap. Yeah, we've done everything. We will mix our own going forwards though now. Once that's ready, we're going to literally mix our own. We'll do the Matana mix and we'll stick our own TMR in. Yeah, I'm trying to... yeah, well, the other thing is we did actually prepare it all, didn't we? Last year we were going to do it, and then obviously because of the forage problem we couldn't do it. So we're going to have to try and find out about this slurry, where we draw that out. I think it'll be some sort of arm. I do. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now. Right, yeah, I think you're supposed to use... there's another part to the mod, the tank, but what I've done is I've put the slurry pit, because obviously you can see that's got the pipe, that cost another £5,000, which I've taken out, and then obviously it allows you to fill. So the storage is still the storage, but this is also storage too, but it's sort of going to read from the same tank, so yeah. So we'll fill that, and we'll, yeah. I won't carry on with this, though. We'll do this next session. I just wanted to show this. I'm going to tack this on the end. Yeah, so I'm going to hopefully see you next session.